Hello everyone and welcome back to JOKE3 Paradigm Shift. Here with the Grand Finals Map Pool Showcase. I am your tournament host and commentary host for this showcase, Jay, and I am joined with my co-commentator and also tournament co-host, Sparxe. How you going,
guys.
mate?
I'm doing fantastic. Really excited to finally show off what we've been working on for close to 2 years now.
This is insane. I'm getting all giddy, and I feel like if I keep talking, I won't stop. So we're just going to rush into it. Race 1, we shall begin. This is the grand finals. The pool size has increased by 2. We have 16 maps now, which means our grand final for our top 3 competitors is going to be a first to 7. And to start it off, race 1, we have someone that's no stranger to customs in Joke, the legend that is Billy Moto with 1x miss.
Yeah, so this is probably what's most likely going to be the quote-unquote ACK map of this pool, but you can already see it's 4.74 stars, and that is going to be one of the lowest in this pool. This pool is incredibly hard, even more of a step up than finals was, and let me just say, you've never seen anything on the level of this.
Yeah, we got tired of players S ranking. No, we actually, if players are getting 999k in finals, it's too easy. God, I love Billy Moto. If that man can actually do everything.
Yeah.
Now, I want you guys to be aware that in Joke 2, we only had... Sorry, let's start from the beginning. In Joke 1, we only had one map in the whole tournament that was above 5 stars. In Joke 2, we only had 3 I think it was 3 total, and they were all in the Grand Finals pool. So far, we've had no 5-star maps. Let's see if we can beat 3.
Here's a nice little doublet section, and also you've seen a few 1/3s throughout the map as well, so it's definitely not easy to hack. And yeah, it's pretty dense as well. At 211 BPM, this is pretty stamina heavy as well.
Yeah, you can see we also had to outsource a couple of these replays with some of our eliminated players, because this stuff is kind of insane.
Yeah, we basically assembled the Avengers, the first one of which being Teasel, who has a surprisingly high skill cap, as it turns out.
Also, I'm pretty sure that not only is this a sizable pool in like pool length, but I think overall the drain time is quite sizable as well.
That was the first one. Moving on directly onto Rise 2, we have Crystal Dimension, and this is 50 BPM slower, and this is going to be the ultimate doublet test.
It's 50 BPM slower and it might be more difficult.
Yeah, it definitely is. So you have already seen all these doublets throughout the map already, and yeah, these are insanely hard to control. And then you have some 1/8 triplets in between as well.
It's very funny because out of all the replays to set, I feel like this is the one Sparxe was voting the most, even though it's only 4.4 stars.
Yeah, I cannot read this map in the slightest for some reason. Like, it's just doublets, but they're just impossible for some reason. The complexity is just off the charts.
Also, Crystal Dimension, not to be confused with Crystal Illusion.
Yeah, which we had in round of 16, I think.
Yeah, if you guys actually watch the Battle Showcase VOD, you could hear Sparxe stutter between the words Crystal and Illusion, because he had to think which one it was.
Also, this map gets more complicated as the map goes on, so in this last quarter, like, there's gonna be offhand doublets as well as like 1/6 bursts into doublets. So it's just really hard to read.
There's also ODA, which is the highest OD we've shown in tournament so far. And that's because we don't want people to be lazy and just play the doublets like 1-4. We actually want them to hack them. Alright, let's take a look at Rice 3. We have an OS original, actually. This is The Dark by Crymac. This is going to be the burst type map. This is going to be like I Love You from previous Joke, except it's faster. I think that one's 200. This is a little bit quicker.
Yeah, this is like 13 BPM faster and arguably denser. It has 1/8. Like, that's the insane part about it.
Oops.
And here we introduce our next Avenger, Brazil, and he's gonna be pulling some weight in this showcase.
Speed demon of Brazil. Brazil himself. We got the entire country of Brazil.
Yeah.
Now, if I'm not mistaken, this is the nerfed version as well, so the fact that the score is still low 800k is kind of scary.
Yeah, this used to be 5.2 stars, and this is very techy, so that star rating is insane for this map.
Also, first 5-star of the tournament.
Oh yeah, 1.
Yeah, 1.
This part, like, I find
It's
to
so
be
deceptively
insanely hard.
Yeah,
Like,
it looks so easy.
The separated triplets that just have so much space around them, but like there's still patterns around them that you have to hit, so it's really easy to overshoot.
Yeah, and also because it goes a double into a triple into a double into a triple, if you fall, it doesn't start on the same hand. Every pattern starts on like a different hand, and it feels really chang. Now, if I'm not mistaken, this part is really hard.
Yeah, and this was nerfed as well. This is where like the piano streams come in addition to the bursts. And that's basically the bulk of the map over. There's nothing scary left.
That's Rice 3. What a slapper.
Yeah, I hope you're not scared of the dark.
You should be scared of this handsome devil instead.
We have Shannon's Theorem. This is going to be the burst Rice map. This is 175 BPM, so it's around the middle.
No,
But
wait,
it's got
Brazil's
some burst.
score. What? It's so
Yeah, this is the Brazil special. So we have 1/8 burst, 1/6 long burst, and by long I mean very, very long. Just in between continuous 1-4 streams.
LM streams and 5.43 star rating, by the way. 2.
2. Yeah, the LN streams are basically there to like indicate streams that would have basically been like 1/8 for like 50 notes or something.
Also, yeah, there's some like really funky rhythms here.
Yeah, a little improv section there.
Handsome devil.
Look at him.
I actually couldn't believe that this artist is Sobrum. Like,
Yeah.
how did it take me my whole life to learn that?
I was also very shocked when I found out. Oh, also check out his ending. Some doublets, and then a long burst with 1/8 at the end. Yeah, what the hell, Brazil?
So evil. Alright. Oh yeah, we didn't mention, because the pool size is larger, that was Rice 4. We have 4 Rice. And now we have the stream. The final Blender Man appeared. Carrying on the stream tradition of bumping it up by a couple of BPM each round. Everyone was like, ooh, Freedom Dive. Freedom Dive's too slow. This is 230 BPM. Camellia featuring Richard EB. 5.39 stars. 3.
Just take in this part. You have 230 BPM dev streams. Yeah, this is the level we're at now.
Forest Master trying not to freak out right now.
So, fun fact, there used to be a different map in the place of this map, but it was too easy, so I uploaded it myself separately. It was like 215 BPM or something, yeah, too slow.
Yeah, 215 was too slow, it's so true though. Dude, they were 990k in the Raimakun song, the Nyarlathotep's Dreamland. Like, huh?
Yeah, and that wasn't even like easy.
Yeah, it has 300 bursts in it because it has 1/6. Like what?
Yeah, this also has 1/6 occasionally.
This is also 4.5 minutes. Like,
yeah, keeping the tradition of having just one long-ass stream map in grand finals. I think last time we had Embraced by the Flame, which was also like 4 minutes.
yeah, Rocky Bunya was also pretty long in the round before that.
Yeah.
I don't think the JOKE3 stream maps were too long.
There was
like
II.
stage, and oh no, II was the long one. Okay, I completely forgot that happened. I scrubbed that from my memory.
Yeah, the trend continues. There's a 1/6, one of many to come.
So evil. It's also OD8 as well.
Yeah, maybe that will stop them.
I think all our stream maps have been OD7 up until now. I can confirm this. Yeah, they've been 7 every round up until now. Oh, except for qualifiers where it was 6 for some unknown reason. You probably should have made it higher.
Probably. Anyway, coming back up on a repeat of this section. This is just so tense, like, I can just imagine seeing this part in a match. Some build-up streams with 1/8 and 1/6 at the end, not 1/8. And this part is so good.
It's really funny that in 2019 we were using like 3-star converts, and now look at us.
Yeah, we've come a long way. And here's one of the streamier sections. It just keeps going.
God, this... Okay. I know I rag on Camellia being overused in tournaments, but this song actually kinda goes.
Yeah. Only the best in our selection of songs.
I mean, hey, that's the perks of mapping the whole tournament. You get to pick each song.
Oh, here's the ending.
Yep.
Just in case you were missing some of the 1-6 that are usually in stream maps.
Grape tea or 990k it. Somehow.
Maybe. I would say this is probably one of the more hackable ones, like along with Rice 1. But it's LN time now.
It's LN time with the lowest... Oh no, I lied. The lowest LN star rating map. This is Snail House's Mashushut. And it's a part of some Features Artist pack that I can't seem to remember off the top of my head. I will have to confirm.
Isn't this just from Snail's House?
No, it's a part of Tasty.
Oh, I see. Anyway, here you have some trap 1-8 5-blitz, as well as doublets and 1-6 into like doublets. All combined with long releases to make it even harder.
This used to be like even lower star rating, and Sparxe said it was too hard.
Yeah,
Which
and
is really
it was
funny.
like, this is too easy. Buff it. So I buffed
Yeah,
it.
I said it was too easy. Let's make it OD8.
Yeah, and add 1-8 everywhere.
Some of
Now
those,
it's
like,
worse.
the doublets that just lead into like a blue tick LN are very hard. It is very reminiscent of like Heracles, only it's slower.
Yeah. Also, I'm very proud of how far LN has come. I think in this slot, last edition we had At the Speed of Light, which was like 3 stars.
I mean, in finals in JOKE3 we had, what was it, like 8-bit Explorer? And that was like just a glorified Rice map. So yeah, our LN is definitely much harder this time around, which is good because we have 2 Taiko players in our... Well, yeah, we have 2 Taiko players in our top 3, so they don't know what an LN is, so it'll be really interesting.
And then a nice little outro.
Sparxe
You can whistle
was not mapping the full version.
Yeah, this whole song is like 4 minutes or something.
Yeah. Only 1 miss, not bad.
Yeah, one of the easier ones.
Alright guys, in Joke 1 we had Alpha Centauri, no Rice. In Joke 2 we had Pictured as Perfect, no Rice. In Joke 3 we have Chroma Field Car Rezunochi, no Rice. This is a 100% blue map.
All blue. Oops, all blue.
Oops, all blue. And anyone that knows this song knows that 155 BPM is deceptive. This is variable BPM.
And also variable snappings, a lot of them.
It's actually 40, I think it's 45 or 50 BPM, and it goes up to 310, so kind of insane.
Here's one of those BPM changes.
I like how those triplets, you can't even see the tail of the ending triplet. It's that short.
Yeah. You'll actually get punished if you hold it for too long.
Yeah, ERA punished, perhaps.
Perhaps. Perchance.
Oh, cheeky little doublet there.
Some streams
Right,
in
here we
between
go.
as well.
Speed up.
Yeah, this is like 300 BPM or something.
This section is deceptively hard. Even though it's
Continuous
repetitive.
triplets. And streams as well.
Alright, here we go. Here comes the big stream.
Oh,
That stream also changes by like 20 BPM in the middle of it. Like it just gets faster in 5 BPM increments. It's actually
Yeah.
really evil. And the thing with the LNs as well is that if you rush it, I'm pretty sure you can, on your next hit, you can clip the tail of the previous LN and you can just no-log yourself. It's really painful actually.
yeah, and 3 minutes 20, so this is a bit of a long one. Oh,
Yeah, the
these are
LN
very
tails get
short.
longer, and then these ones here are very tight. Anybody that gets 320s on those is actually a wizard.
Yeah, the release skill set.
I don't know what snap that last one is. It's like 1.7 or something. Don't worry about it. Alright, as is tradition, that is going to be our all LM map. But this is JOKE3, and this is a paradigm shift or something. I don't know. The joke writes itself. We have a third LN. We have another all LN map. Also, this is 5 stars. The first 5-star LN map.
Ever.
Also, this is like 5-star number 4, I think.
Yeah, 4.
4.
We beat Joke 2.
We beat JOKE2's 3. In fact, we're tied with Joke 2 and 1 combined.
Yeah. Yeah, this is a very technical map. Doesn't have any BPM changes, but with it being 154 BPM, you're gonna see a lot of 1.6 and 1.8.
Sparxe said this map was too easy. He lied. This map is really hard. I cannot even read this, and I charted it.
Yeah, this is just full inverse 1.8 in one key.
One key inverse is real.
And you have some like really long 1.6 streams as well.
It's just so funny that finals this year could have very easily been grand finals last year. Oh yeah, 1.6 stream here.
Yeah, really big one. And it's not even the biggest in the map. Also, some of these releases are like more than 1.8, I feel.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
I
this
buffed this section. I put doublets in it.
Yeah, I could not read that.
Yeah, my bad.
Some more full inverse.
That lower OD is just to compensate for the difficulty, but it's not going to help very much. Also, 3 minutes. Another like sizable shot. Wait, I think that stream ends offhand. That's so evil.
It does. Now here's a little bit of a solo section. with some more cheeky doublets.
Alright, are you ready, guys? Here it comes. That's the longest one.
Yeah, with like a 1/8 quintuplet at the end.
Yeah, Ellen is finally hard.
We did it. Some cheeky triplets at the end as well.
Yo, good score.
Thanks.
Like, actually.
Here's a
God, this is your time to shine.
one. Alright, we got Fluxino's Annihilipilification by Marmalade
Let's
Butcher
nailed it.
for our hybrid one. Yeah, this is this was actually originally going to be in one of our earlier rounds, but then we realized that wasn't right. This is 200 BPM. It's probably one of the easier maps in this pool, I'm gonna be honest. But it's really stream heavy. And with it having LNs as well, you do kind of need a bit of a specific skill set for this.
Like, it's string here?
Yeah, the very long one.
Yeah, the LN, like, in the streams is, like, more decorative than anything.
Yeah.
This is a very long string, but it's still going.
Yeah.
God, I love Marmalade so much. Actual genius.
You do have the occasional long holds, so just in case you fall asleep and just tap every LN, that will make you trip up. Here's a full LN section, because the guitar just kinda goes ham. Oh, also very long map again, but like this one's more just like a stamina factor because it's just constant streams.
God, this song goes. It's so good.
Yeah. Also, I think that was the only 1/3 in the map.
Dude, there's still another 1000 combo in this replay.
Yeah, a total of like 2000 objects probably. Pretty streamy section here as well.
Alright, I'm checking how many objects are in this chart. It's about 1800?
Oh yeah.
There's
A lot
actually
of times you have to hit
there's
one.
actually like a 1 to 2 rise to LN ratio, surprisingly.
But yeah, the LN releases on this one aren't too tough.
God, it's so good.
There it is.
3 greats!
Yeah,
He's great himself.
that is one of the easier maps you're gonna see.
Yeah, this one is a little less easy. Intuition by Technoplanet for Hybrid 2. This map overall is actually pretty chill, but it's very spiky towards the end. So, it'll be interesting to see if anybody goes for this. It is sort of a little bit of like a gamble pick. just by how spiky the ending is.
Yeah, it's got some funny bursts. But yeah, until this section it's pretty chill. There's gonna be a pretty LN heavy section coming up here. With I think a 1/3 right there. And then it gets to the main
It's
meat
stream
of the
time.
map. And there's the bursts. And they're not easy either. Even though these are the more tame ones in this map. And a 1/8 5-blood.
And you can also tell it's intuition because of the fish.
Yeah.
I gotta have a fish background in every round, if possible.
There's even a really big fish.
Now this section is pretty repetitive and chill. You know, rice into LN for a doublet, pretty simple. And then the LN gets thrown into quads and is deceptively difficult to read.
Yeah. Like, the rhythms here are very tricky to keep track of. Oh, and these bursts are insane.
Also the grace doublets.
Yeah, very hard ending.
Alright, so I know I tease every now and again that there's a bit of lost media in the joke lore. For joke 1, the impossible chart that was Sick Puppy is deleted and lost to time. So I
Yeah.
basically recreated the chart as Hybrid 3. This is Lawn Wake 6-9 by Rocco Donashi. And it's a spiritual successor to Sick Puppy. So it's hard. It's also over 5 stars.
Yeah, 5? This is 225 BPM, so yeah, alternating basically required for the 1-2. And it's dense as well. I mean, the start, not so much, but it introduces 1/6 really quickly after like the first half.
And you get a little bit of a break. I also like how the background is like he's like Kieres on the seals.
Or the Eminem picture of him holding up the hand.
No, don't mention the Eminem picture. Okay, but do you think he was asked to pose like that, or you think he just did it?
Hmm.
Also, not a rest section because it's hard to hit those LN releases because they're so short.
Yeah, they're really short. Oh, and here is where the 1/6 come in.
Yeah, this map is very hard.
And the long stream at the end.
You almost got it too.
Yeah, barely.
He said the thing, Lawn Wake 6-9.
But there's one more hybrid. And this one's special. this is End Me by Zuna as Delena. It says 120 BPM.
It lies.
There's more. There's multiple. Kind of similar to Kai Rezu, the LN. And this is basically like a mini tiebreaker. This could very well have been like finals tiebreaker if it was longer. Yeah, this also 5.35 stars, which 6. Okay, so it starts off with this kind of swingy section at 120 BPM, which is pretty chill. You would say, you would think, maybe. But it very soon starts to get a lot harder.
When you made this and you said, yeah, this is a map we're gonna use, I thought you were actually insane. Like, I know we have hard stuff in this pool. This is actually ridiculous.
Here you have the Zuna special. And, of course, I put doublets on all the, like, metal sounds. And here's a 1/3 section, which is basically 300 BPM.
How do you play this? How do you play this part? It's too dead. How do you play this part?
Yeah, it's got those like 1/8 doublets, I think. Or 1/12, I don't remember. I don't know. It's like very fast. Oh, and here's this part.
This is so evil.
Which is just insane bursts at 200 BPM.
And then there's like really tight triplets.
But then it goes right back.
The Sparxe 95 replay not 800k? What?
Yeah, this map is a little troll.
This map is so goddamn hard.
Yeah, so that's your wacky hybrid. Also,
alright, this is Richie's contribution. I would never allow for Rich in my tournaments, but Richie insisted.
I don't think he had anything to do with this map, actually. I picked the song and made the map.
Oh, okay, demoting Richie right now.
Yeah, 271 BPM. This is kind of like the next step after... What's the last one? Wonderflux.
Wonderflux.
Yeah, so it's 20 BPM faster, and it's denser, I think. It's got 1.6 as well. Also, Bass Brazil returning once again as he smells speed.
This is 5.4 stars. 7.
Oh yeah, 7. Some doublets into a 1.6 stream, and the main chorus, which goes on for like half the map.
Didn't you buff this as well? Like, why?
I buffed this, yeah, because it was too easy.
It's so true.
And Brazil is proving my point.
Yeah, this Brazil guy didn't, what did Brazil place? He didn't even get top 6.
Yeah, I don't know, pool too easy for him or something.
He didn't even get top 6, pool too easy, I guess.
Very long streams.
I feel like the seals would fit it long in the Punai universe.
Yeah. I bet there's a level 7 archer among them. Oh yeah, the 2 doublets in the map. There's like the ending spike.
Nah, Brazil's gonna FC, I believe.
Wait, he actually... Oh right, he did FC this. What
The
the hell?
1-1-1-1 combo.
He's actually insane. Okay, but this next map, nobody's gonna FC.
Alright, so everyone's like, you're saving 300 BPM for Grand Finals. No, we were saving 360 BPM for Grand Finals. This is Cavario's hug and kill. And you already know what's gonna happen because it's 5.77 stars. 8.
Yeah. 8. 8.5, I might even say. 5.7. This is more than Ikaruga.
True. Ikaruga is what, 7.2, I think?
I think so. Also, Brazil's replay on this is godlike. When I got an S rank on this after like hours of grinding, that I felt like that was the best play I've ever done, and then he gets a 97 on it. But yeah, this is true 360 BPM. Like, it's not like fake 1/3 or something like that. I don't know. No, it's 1/4 most of the way.
Alright, are you ready? Because I'm not.
Here's the main chorus. Pure 360 BPM.
Look at him go!
How does he hit this? And he's like hacking it too. No!
No, Brazil!
The good thing about this being 360 BPM, at least, is that the bursts go no longer than 5 notes. Is what I decided was the reasonable limit for 360 BPM.
So does this, would you consider this having the speed 2 curse of being insanely long?
Yeah, it does. Somehow, it just keeps happening.
Yeah, the faster songs are always the longer ones, like... Why? It should be over quicker, right?
Yeah, I don't get it. Oh, also, when I said it was 5 notes max, I lied. There's like 2 7-note ones in this map. But they're like very isolated, like there. And here's the last chorus. This one is actually denser than the first one. And not this first part, but here.
Look at him go.
God. What is this? What is this man?
No, he dropped on the L.
No. Oh, he hit the long burst.
He's actually so good. Good. 990k this one, you peasants.
I had a lot of fun mapping this pool.
Parry this one. Yeah, you guys thought finals was hard. Oops. Oops, all 5 stars.
Oops.
Look at him go, he got 877k. You only missed 12 times.
That's just insane.
This one is pretty hard. SV, on the other hand, is also hard now.
Yeah, it's also hard.
We have a miss replay. This is Libidinum by Spire, or now known as Supire.
Yeah, they added a U. So unfortunately no 5-star SV map, but this is still insanely hard. It's got 150 BPM, 185 flits, so 300 BPM aspects. Also, don't look at when this replay was set.
Don't look at the replay date. Aurora was a cool map, but it was too easy.
Yeah, Aurora was like 2.8 stars.
Yeah, I look forward to the Crew Cave V1 double S video on YouTube in the next 2 months.
Yeah, very slow jam here. Also, this map has like very goofy snaps sometimes. Like you saw some before, you had like the 1/3, 1/6 part. This is where the snaps, well, there's a section here, and after that section, there will be some very funny snaps. Also the string. This part here. I don't know what half of these snaps are. The ending is a little more chill. Just some slight reading SV, and that's it.
Alright guys, we've shown you 15 maps in this pool, 81 maps in the tournament so far. It's time for 82, the final boss of JOKE3 Paradigm Shift. Here is your tiebreaker. There we go, ladies and gentlemen. How was that for a showcase? Shoutouts, of course, to our main legend Zuna and Sochi for another entry into the One Key family with Iconos. Also 6 stars. Definitely stepping it up.
Yeah, we've definitely peaked with that one.
And though it is sad to say, that is it for JOKE3's map pool showcases. We might see you again on Tuesday, and then next weekend to the conclusion of the tournament.
Yeah. Good luck with practicing this map pool. Just try the best you can to get whatever scores you can manage.
Yeah, it's hard, we know.
Yeah, may the best one key player win.
I think that's it for us. See you next time.
Yep, see ya.